Yo, it's your boy Eli.
Yo, it's Kid.
And this is the E&Kidd podcast. And today, man, guess we talking about Kid.
What we talking about?
We talking about Steph, Buddy, Hield, and the state of the Warriors, man. But before we get into the video, you guys make sure to hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. Doing all these things will just help push us into the YouTube algorithm. Now, back to the video. Like I was saying before, we are going to talk about Steph, Buddy, Hield, and the state of the Warriors. But before we deep dive into the topic, I want to give you guys some numbers to show how the Warriors really doing this season. So to start off, we will talk about offensive rating. So far, offensive rating is 119.3, which is ranked number 3. The defensive rating is number 2 at 103.8, and the net rating is number 1 with 15.5. Now I want to pull up how the Steph and Buddy Hield looks according to numbers. The Warriors are scoring 143.3 points per possession when Steph Curry and Buddy Hield share the court, which ranks number 1 by a wide margin. Lineups for the Golden State featuring Curry and Hield also have the NBA's best net rating of 57.8, and the Warriors are 7-1.
What's the net rating?
I think, isn't that basically when you're like outscoring your opponent?
I've never heard that one. The net rating. What's impressive is the defensive rating being number 2. It's early, but
it's early.
That the fact that we got a bunch of young cats on the team and rookies. Well, we don't really have any. Yeah, we have some rookies on the team that are actually putting in some work. But the fact that we have so many young players and they're doing so well defensively, that's a
so net rating
sign.
Is calculated as the offensive rating minus the defensive rating. Simply, it indicates how much better or worse the team performs. These ratings are typically calculated. So basically,
they're even. They're
basically
good.
We're good
offensively as they are defensively.
Yeah, basically, we're pretty good at both.
Okay.
So, I know the season's early. We just beat the Celtics, which is a big victory for us. But like I told you, the Celtics were missing Jaylen Brown. So that has to factor into it. But even with all that being said, I know how we looked last season. We lost by like 50-something to the Celtics last season. So even if Jaylen Brown wasn't playing last season, they probably still would have been in hell. But, a little easy schedule aside, some hard games coming up. We've looked pretty good. I like the way the offense look. I like the addition of Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield's opened up so much, right? I know people are hard on Klay Thompson. And I think it wasn't all Klay Thompson's fault. It's just that he got older and he was no longer primed for number 2 position. Like Clay's been number 2 throughout basically his career. Now you're telling a guy, all right, bro, continue to be number 2 when you don't have the same impact on defense and you're not as a consistent scorer. This is
a side thing. I just think he wanted to leave personally because he's doing less now. He's coming off the bench and he's the 4th option, and he's playing just fine. So I think with that situation, I just think he wanted out.
He didn't. He not necessarily. He wanted to get paid, but he thought
he got paid.
But he wanted to get paid what he wanted to get paid. And
he didn't feel appreciated.
And the Warriors were like, bro, we just paid you coming out injury, so why are we gonna give you another big contract?
But he didn't feel appreciated.
Coming off a down year because Steph was gonna help him get there, but he was like, no, I want the organization to do this for me. But I'm like,
he wanted to go
because he basically got the same money when he went to the Mavericks. So at that point, it's just spiteful. It's like, all right,
but let's have fun with. Let's have a little fun with this. Because we can talk about stats and the basic, how far they going. Let's just do it.
Too early. Playoffs.
Too early?
I say playoffs. It's just too early because I got to see when we look against hard teams.
I'm not saying you got to give me finals predictions. How are they getting past the first round? That's easy.
It's too early. I gotta see.
You think it's too early for that?
Because I gotta see we shake out. Because last season we started 5-1 and we plummeted afterwards.
I mean,
so I gotta see.
But last year.
No, I know we're a better team.
We knew that was fraudulent. Even when it was happening, nobody
I gotta see what's the next couple of stretch of games. I gotta see we look against the Cavs, Thunder, Mavs.
But we knew going in last year the team was gonna be a little weak.
No, I get that.
This year they look way stronger. They're way younger, and something could happen. Somebody could get hurt. They can go on a long stretch of losing. But assuming everything goes by what the eye test is showing me, which is a lot of depth, a lot of good defense, a lot of youth, a lot of athleticism, they stay on point easily, at least second round. Easily. Yeah. Because I'm looking at the rest of the teams in the West, and the West didn't get that. It's a fact, I think the West got a little bit weaker. The West really didn't get that much better. It got weaker because Jokic the Denver Nuggets are not what they were. The Clippers have dismantled.
For the Clippers, I didn't count them.
The Kings are there,
prone.
but the Kings haven't. They're still in the same position they were a few years ago. They haven't gotten worse, but they haven't gotten better. Thunder, up and coming team, but they're inexperienced, right? Wemby, he's up and coming. They're not there yet.
Probably not gonna make playoffs.
John Morant, they're not. They've been dismantled basically. There's no other team I can think outside of the Lakers. The Lakers are they're struggling. Who is the best team in the West right now?
But it's just so early.
Who is the best team in the West right now?
Technically, it's 3 teams tied: Suns, Thunders, and Warriors. Right.
So I would say right now, okay, the number one, Timberwolves, weakened.
Timberwolves are weakened. I agree with that.
I said Clippers. So I would say the team, probably the biggest threat outside of us in the West. Thunder are good, but they're inexperienced. I ain't worried about them.
Whoa.
They're still young and inexperienced. So like let's say we see them in the first round. We won't, but let's say we
won't see them in the first.
Let's say if we did,
because their record, they're probably top 3.
We're beating them. Steph and Draymond know what to do.
See, I like the optimism.
If everybody plays like Kuminga.
Oh man, Kuminga, bro. I don't know what's going on with Kuminga, bro. Kuminga, he's begging for these minutes, right? And he keeps complaining. And he gets out there, Kuminga just be doing stuff. He just be doing dumb stuff on the court.
He just looks remedial. He does.
He'll not call him stupid, but just the way he plays sometimes. It's like he gets too excited. He'll get a steal, and in the court he'll just turn the ball over, and do some wild shots.
You ever seen a dude?
And then you'll be like, okay, I understand why Steve Kerr limits his man minutes sometimes, but sometimes he doesn't know how to play under control.
Y'all ever seen a dude who growing up he'll do something stupid, like so dumb he knows it's dumb, and he got that look, and he'll look at you like, "No, nigga, don't look at me for affirmation. You know that was dumb." So that Kuminga will make a move, and we'll be like,
"Yeah,
bro." Like I think he took a shot, right? Or this is the classic Kuminga. Kuminga get the ball,
and
he'll just run, but he didn't think ahead to where, okay, I got the ball, I'm up the court. What do I do now? So he's just running as fast as he can, and then he's at the basket, and he just throws the ball out of bounds, throws at the wrong person, turns it over because he can't control himself. But outside of that, we digress. I think the greatest threat actually so far, Suns.
Suns actually very
gives me
surprised.
A little. Durant and Devin Booker are balling right now.
But they're having it where Durant had a game where he wasn't really cooking like that. He made 18 points.
Those are the other parts of the team are playing better.
Yeah, like the rosters might be a little better.
So I know what you're saying. You do got to see more.
I got to see more.
But I'm looking at the Rockets.
Rockets, they're gonna drop off.
I ain't
Mavericks, the Mavericks are still gonna be there. You got it. You can't kick the Mavericks.
I love the Mavs. I love the Mavs.
Mavs gonna be top 4, top 5 to the season.
I'm looking at the West. Honestly, this year both the East and the West got weaker. We're going to the playoffs. I think we're going.
The West.
I'm looking at this.
The West is better than the East.
No,
I can show you the East. The East is trash. Yeah, East is trash.
Go to the East.
It's 2 teams that are really good, and everybody's just like.
But I still think
it's the early one.
Both teams, in my opinion, both sides have gotten weaker.
Yeah.
Not because the talent disparity has been shifted. A lot of guys changed
teams.
The new
CBA is.
But not even that. A lot of guys changed teams. They're trying to fit like Philly right now. They got a lot of guys. They're not actually healthy.
Well, Philly's not. Philly.
No, but I'm saying
it's
just in general. Different pieces.
Yeah.
Guys got a cat in the Knicks. Different pieces. Guys got to learn themselves.
Knicks gonna turn it around.
But the Timberwolves, they're weaker. They lost Cat. So we're one of the teams that's consistent. We haven't changed. Yeah. That's why I think the Suns are doing so well. That's why I think the Thunder is doing so well. They haven't. Their structure of their team.
Thunder's just the grace of having a good team, so young and so good, so they don't have to change team roster.
Out of all those teams, right? Like look at even the Bucks, disarray. Those 3 teams, we've stayed consistent. That's why I think we had a good shot. We got a good run. We could actually make a run for a chip. If no, I'm saying
you get too excited,
if the team keeps looking well, right? They keep playing well. There aren't too many teams in the West who I think can beat us.
We still got no big, bro. Playoff series that can wait.
That can be solved.
That can eat it.
No, but we got an opportunity to solve that.
Yeah, but they don't want to get no big. You know how the Warriors are. Warriors, I'm asking them to get a 7-footer for a minute.
Before we close out, is Franz a center?
Franz who?
Franz. He's on Orlando, I think. Franz.
Franz Wagner. He's not a center.
He's not a center. What is he?
I don't think he's a center.
He gotta be. He's tall. He gotta be. What's Franz Wagner?
I gotta check. Let me make sure. Small forward. No,
oh, I thought he was like 6'11". We don't need a 7-footer. We just need something close to it. We need at least a 6'11".
This guy, he's power forward.
How tall is he?
me see.
That's the other one. I'm talking about France.
No, France is small forward. Oh yeah, center.
But I mean, we digress. But basically, what I'm saying is, looking at both sides of the board, East and West, both divisions are weaker. A lot of teams are a lot weaker than they used to be. Like a couple years ago, the Lakers were better, the Nuggets were better. There were just more obstacles in the way. Now, I think we can make that. I think we can make that run. We made the run in 2022, and it was harder then. The only team that's really the biggest threat to me is the Celtics. We got their number.
2022, we had a pretty solid team though.
No, but that was a harder those teams, both divisions in my opinion, were stronger then.
But
both divisions. And the West was even way hard. The Nuggets were on point. The Lakers were on point. The Clippers were still at the time.
I can't.
No, they were still there though.
Clippers, you can't. I guess you say the Clippers, but Clippers, they were always injured.
Mavs were there,
so they didn't matter. They didn't matter because
I think the Mavs are stronger now.
Clippers already injured, so it's just too early for me to say. I'm
the crazy guy with the picks. I'm saying that we got a chance.
I'll see how it goes. I'll see how the season goes. I think definitely playoffs.
Give us 10 more games. I might be able to make a better.
Once I see the stretch, then I can assess where we're truly going.
10 more games. About 10 more games.
About 5-10 more games. After this stretch of hard games we have, then I can see about 5-10 more games. Now because
usually by Christmas, you know what kind of team you got.
You know what kind of team you got. But that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys like the video, make sure to like button in the comment section. What do you think? Do you think the Warriors can make another run? Do you think the Warriors can make it to the playoffs? Or are we just a good team? Or we just have a team who just had an easy schedule and we're looking good? Or we truly are a better team this season? And if you really like our channel, then make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. And until next time, we are out. Peace!